Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and I'm coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're so glad that you are joining us this afternoon. I am here to celebrate all the good things about Eureka Springs and the surrounding area. There is so much to enjoy in this area. And about 4 miles north of Eureka Springs is a little lakeside resort community called Holiday Island. And if you've not driven a little bit north of Eureka Springs and discovered this wonderful community, you're in for a treat. The Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce has been very active this year, putting together a lot of special events, and I wanted to make sure that I brought you guys that information. There's a lot of fun to be had out here, and one of the greatest things about Holiday Island, one of many things about Holiday Island, is our wonderful lake and our marina that we have right here in our backyard. And I've invited Miss Barbara Talbot to join us today to fill us in on this particular event. So if you'll give me a second, I'm going to bring on Miss Barbara. If I can, I'll get all my buttons pushed today correctly. Give me a second, and here comes Barbara.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Melody. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. How is the Chamber of Commerce doing these days?
Chamber is doing fantastic. I'm wondering if we need a bigger office because of all the people that are starting to drop by. We're getting a lot of new residents. We're getting businesses outside the areas making inquiries, not only by telephone, but walking into the office. So we feel like we're doing our job, and we're going to keep right on doing it.
Well, I think we are the hottest thing out here. I think we have so many things to offer, and
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
we are, probably one of the area's best kept secrets, perhaps. I'm not
Well,
sure.
not anymore. We're
Not
the newest.
anymore.
We're the newest city in Arkansas, and there's a lot that people are finding out about, and we're going to help them out.
We are the newest city.
Yes, we
There's
are.
no joke about that.
That's right. That's right.
So, a little bit about some of the activities that are going on. There's a full year of events, but I think right now the hot and heavy one is all of the fishing that's going on, and I know there's a big bass tournament coming up. So, fill everybody in about the big bass tournament that you guys are putting on.
Happy to do that. This is our third annual Big Bass Tournament. Last year, when the world was shut down with COVID, Brad Handley, who is our chairman, jumped through the hoops and was able to get us approved with COVID compliance and so forth to host a tournament. And we had fishermen that were numerous states over, 5 or 6 states over. And we had a very successful tournament, and we're finding a number of those have already registered to enter this tournament as well. So we're thrilled to have them. Some of them have even come down, and they're more frequently fishing the lake because, they find that honey hole and they want to keep it theirs.
Well, I would think that's a pretty competitive thing. I don't know how
Yes.
you guys handle that. I mean, I would think if I pull out of the dock, I'm like, is anybody behind me? Follow me where I'm going? Don't follow me.
Well, I think that's why some of these folks have such high-powered boats that
That's
they
true.
kind of lose them with distance. So.
I love it. So you've brought some photographs that we've already had some monthly fishing tournaments going on that have been going on
Yes.
as well. And I'm just looking at some of these photographs of these fish. Oh my gosh, some of them are huge. I can't do they throw them back, Barbara? Do they take them
Yes, they
home?
do.
They
A
throw them
tournament
back.
fish, tournament fish is returned to the water. They're not kept.
Got it. So tell us a little bit about why we're looking at some of these particular images. The Big Bass Tournament has some specific rules and how do you get involved and how you get signed up. Would you mind going through those things for people
Oh,
today?
absolutely. Rules are important, and at hichamber.com you will find a full set of those rules, but there's some particular ones that I would like to bring out some points. If you're 18 years of age or less, you must be accompanied by a parent or an adult with written permission. And we do have those written permissions that will be available on site.
Okay.
Participants under the age of 18 may not fish alone in any of our events. So we want to protect those kids. Professional anglers, love them to death, but they're not eligible to fish in this particular tournament. And we are very fortunate. We have Jeff Fletcher, who is a well-known guide. He's a professional guide on Table Rock Lake as well as King River. He'll also be our guest speaker at our Business After Hours on the evening of the 10th at the Corazon Grill. So that'll be something that will be of interest, not only to get some hints from him, but to talk about the economic impact that it has from that industry as well.
Okay.
Each participant pays a $60 fee per angler in the event. Now, you can have up to 3 people in your boat, but no more, or you can have 1, but each participant for the annual pays a $60 registration fee. And you need to have your registration in, please, 10 o'clock the evening before, if you want Barbara to stay alive and help weigh in the fish the next day. But we'll still do the best that we can. And anything that we can answer a question on, you can either go online or you can give me a call at 318-344-4099. And I'm happy, if I don't know the answer, I will get it for you.
Okay. So, I'm thinking about, folks out on the lake, and here I am fishing in this big bass tournament. And I know you guys, female anglers are welcome. This fantastic diversity
Absolutely.
that we go out there. And so if I'm out on the lake, and let's say I've reeled a big one in, Miss Barbara, I've got a big one on the line. I'm thinking, okay, well, what am I going to do? I'm like, do I take my chances? Do I go ahead and go in and weigh? What do I do? How do y'all handle that?
Well, as you know, Table Rock Lake is a huge lake. It's 53,000 acres, so you can get a long distance away with your honey hole and think you're having a good luck, but you're not sure. And boy, that time limit's coming up real quick. We have instant texting, and when we register our anglers, that's why it is absolutely critical that when they register, they put their cell phone number in there. And I talk to them all day long and let them know exactly where the weigh-ins are standing.
Oh, that's great.
And that way, because we do have bi-hourly weighings starting at 9 a.m., and it's 9, 11, 1, and 3. But they talk to me all day long.
I'll bet they do. Those fish stories probably get really, really good and juicy, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So tell us a little bit about the prizes, because I'm just thinking, and I understand that in some of the years past, you've had some lucky anglers first time out on the lake who walked away with a good little chunk of prize, didn't they?
That's exactly right. And as I say, this is an amateur tournament, so I can do a lot of administrative things, and I'd love to learn how to fish, but I don't know how to fish. But there is nothing that stops me from getting in that boat and having that luck.
Yep.
And bringing home $3,000 for that day.
Wow. So that's the grand prize, is the $3,000.
That is the grand prize.
Gosh, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money,
Yeah.
but you have 12 other opportunities on those bi-hourlies to bring in a first, second, and third place at 300, 200, and 100 respectively. Plus, we give you a bonus. We've got T-shirts online for sale for only $20. And
Okay.
if you come to the weigh-in of that hour and you have the big bass of that hour, and you're wearing either a hat or shirt from the tournament, you win an additional $50.
Okay. Worth that investment.
A lot of opportunity there.
I love it. I love it. So let's give folks the actual date of the Big Bass Tournament. Let me get over here. You've got a wonderful flyer that you guys have put together for this event. Let me show that to everybody on the screen. That's a great flyer for you guys.
Well, we are very happy to acknowledge Tracy Ram, who is also the owner of Miss Kitty's thrift shop. She's our IT specialist, and I just say, Tracy, this is what I need, and boom, there it is. So what can I answer for you other than it's May 15th?
Yeah.
7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Brad Hanley and I will be on the dock at 5 a.m. that morning
Okay.
for any last minute registrants. And we'll also have their goodie bags there.
Okay.
And the goodie bags not only have some treats in it and so forth, we have got a number of door prizes. Some of them include 2-night stays at Table Rock Landing, 2-night stays and dinners at the Eureka Best Western Inn. We have golf passes with golf carts.
My goodness.
Yes, and we have one that has a chainsaw. We've probably got about oh 50 or more prizes, and we place a ticket randomly in the bags, and when people come in to collect their goodie bags, they select them at random.
Wow,
And
that's amazing.
if it has a ticket in it, then we match it with the bigger prize that could not be put in the bag.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
lot of giveaways. I love
We
this.
have a
Amazing.
lot of very supportive sponsors
Yeah.
that have tagged on from the first year, and they even call us at this point, and we're just thrilled to death about that.
I know, I know. Well,
Yeah.
you've already named off several prizes there that are just very generous of
Yes.
people to do. So it's very nice that you have such participation for
And
sure.
and I will point out Jeff Fletcher, who is a professional fishing guide for Table Rock as well as Kings River, it has donated a day fishing guide trip with a value of $500 for some lucky winner.
Wow. So
So
I guess if you really are bad at this fishing tournament, you get this prize, you're all hooked up. There you go.
absolutely, absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, this is a great thing. I'm so thrilled that we've got this on our books for this year. I was a little worried about everything. And tell us a little bit. I know that here lately, we've had we had some storms that it kind of came
Yes.
in here, and a lot of people have been kind of writing and saying, well, how is the lake? We've seen some images of the marina where all the debris kind of came down, and tell us about what the condition is right now out
Well,
there.
after I got over my heart attack, I thought there's no way this will clear up for several months. I talked to Colin Polk, who is the operator of the marina, as well as Bob Dyer, who is our district chairman of the board. And they assured me that Mother Nature would do its job, and it is.
Yeah.
The lake is clearing up. It's beyond my comprehension that it's cleared the way that it has. But we anticipate by the time the tournament is here, it's going to be that sparkling blue that we know.
Yeah, I drove by yesterday, and it looks like it's already starting to just really clear out. So you're right.
Yeah.
Mother Nature is amazing that she can take care of these things.
I will say this, though. The fishermen love it because the fish are biting more than ever.
Lord, interesting.
And because I drive great distances to put flyers in marinas and bait shops and so forth and talk to people, you go to some areas and it's like it never happened.
Wow.
So it's coming our way as well.
Well,
And
good.
we look forward to it.
Absolutely. So this is give us that date again for the Big Bass.
That will be Saturday, May 15th.
May 15th. But there's still some other things going on. I'm going to jump into some of the other things that are going on.
Okay.
That particular date is one to look forward to. But
Yes.
you've still been having your monthly
Yes.
fishing activities.
Yes.
So let's touch on that just a little bit, because there's still a couple of there's a date or two to go, isn't it?
Oh, yes, several.
Okay.
We have the monthly Team Trail Bass tournaments that started in March, and there's a series of 6 of those tournaments, with finals being October 2nd and 3rd. Now, for this one, this is a team fishing tournament. So 2 people can be in a boat, and there's only one $60 fee for the 2 of them in that boat. Each one of the anglers, however, pays a one-time $25 membership for the club, and that's used for expenses and so forth. We do have sponsors that added bonus to every tournament date of $125 above and beyond the normal prizes. And we never know what the prizes are going to be because it depends on how many anglers register.
Right.
We thought, and because I had never experienced it, I said, well, how many fishermen would we expect? Because registration is dockside that morning. And again, after I got over my heart attack of that, trying to register people at 5 o'clock in the morning at dark 30, I said, well, how do you know how to figure this up? Well, it depends on how many. I understood if we got 10 of them, that would be a good tournament. We had 31 anglers the very first time.
Wow.
Second tournament, we had 36. In order to qualify for the finals on October 2nd and 3rd, you have to fish 3 of the 6 tournaments.
Okay.
So people can pick and choose, whether it's weather, they're going to be out of town, or they just feel lucky, whatever
Okay.
it is. They have to fish a minimum of 3, and then their
Okay.
cumulative weights are what counts to determine who's the winner.
I see. So we've got those dates coming up. Looks like we have still to go. We have May the 22nd, June
Yes.
the 13th, July the 18th, August the 21st, and October the finale, October the 2nd and 3rd, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm looking at that online. Thank you for that flyer.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very helpful too. So that's a lot to look forward to. I hope that you guys are going to continue to have all these activities every year. This is such fun. And I know a lot of people are really enjoying it for sure.
Yes.
And it's so much work there at the chamber. And thank you so much for you and your staff and all the volunteers and especially all the sponsors that
absolutely.
are backing this, so.
You cannot do without one or the other.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for all of your time that you're putting into this. And, we're going to be talking about later on this month, we'll be talking with you more about some of the other activities. But I did want to go ahead and mention one of the newer activities that you're going to be having. And let's put everybody down to save the date for some of the activities there in the park.
Yes.
Your music series. What's that date again, Barbara?
The first date is Sunday, May the 30th.
Okay, so everybody mark your calendars for that.
Absolutely. And that's going to be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to have some food vendors, great music. You can bring your ice chest, bring your lawn chair, enjoy the time. It's only $5 per person, but if it's 12 and under, they are free. So this is a great family opportunity. So we encourage everyone to take advantage of that. And given that it's Memorial Day weekend, we expect to fill that park.
I love it. And we've got some folks. I'm recognizing a few names that are watching us live. I want to shout out. I see one in particular. I know he's a Holiday Island resident. Rick Carlson's watching. Let's see. We've got Lynn Lambling and Cynthia Olson. Let's see, Garrett Brown's watching, John Wisdom's watching, Cheryl Wright is watching. Thank you guys for watching us live. If you have a question, be sure to write it in the comments. If we don't get to you today, if you want to write it in the comments below, I'm sure Barbara will keep an eye on this thread for a few days. And if you have a question, be sure and ask it in the thread below in the comments. And I want to give that .com for the chamber. It's hichamber.com. So if you have more questions, go to their website there and find out more about all these particular activities. And I think you got the full schedule of the rest of the events for the rest of the year.
If I make a couple of more comments, please.
Sure.
Because we have this wonderful, glorious 53,000 acre lake, we wouldn't even want to try to put all the entrance in at Holiday Island Marina. You can launch your boat anywhere on Table Rock Lake. You just have to come to Holiday Island Marina on those bi-hourly times to weigh your fish. And if you're a distance away and you've got your fish and you've weighed and maybe you think you've won or you just want to be a part of the finale, you can trailer your way in. You don't have to come in by water. And that's
Okay.
real important because there are some tournaments you're not allowed to trailer in.
That's good information for people to know. Thank you for bringing that up. That's important for
Absolutely.
sure. Anything else that we might need to give
Well, I
people
do want to
information on?
say the marina address is 124 Woodsdale Drive.
Okay.
Colin Polk and his team will be there that day, and they're good stewards to help get the boats lined up for the weigh-in and so forth. And if you want to come down to the chamber office, we're going to have hours of 9 to 5 all week next week, and that will
Okay.
allow the registrants to go ahead and come to the chamber office, and they can collect their T-shirts, hats, and their goodie bags, and that way they'll be all set to just launch their boat and get out on that lake and get to their honey hole.
So where's the chamber offices again?
The chamber office is 3 Parkway Drive, Suite D, which is
Okay.
right across the street from Woods Car Care and right behind El Mariachi.
Got it. All right. So y'all can drop in. Sounds like that. I'm glad y'all are going to be there at the office. That's what makes things a lot more convenient for people to go ahead and get ahead of the game. So that's good.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. Well, I'm just excited of all the stuff that's going on. I just we appreciate y'all so much, and we appreciate all the volunteers. Thank you so much for doing all that you're doing, Barbara, and the rest of the team. So happy fishing coming up.
Absolutely.
Happy
Come
fishing.
fish with us.
Come fish.
Thanks, Melody.
Thank you for joining us today, Barbara. We'll
You
be
bet.
seeing you again later, okay?
Absolutely. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love, love, love all the energy that the Chamber of Commerce is doing for Holiday Island. It's just a fantastic group of people, and Holiday Island really is a magical place, a lakeside resort community. And we didn't even mention all the other amenities that we've got going on here. We've got 2 pools. We have a 18-hole golf course. We have a 9-hole executive course. There's just so much to enjoy here at Holiday Island. So make your journey to drive out north of Eureka Springs and check out Holiday Island. And more importantly, sign up for these fishing tournaments and come out and play with everybody here at Holiday Island for the rest of the year. Lots of great activities. Thank you for watching Eureka Springs channel. We're here to help celebrate all of the goodness of the world. All good things, all good people, good places, and good news. And we appreciate you tuning in with us every week to learn more about our wonderful area and our little slice of paradise that we call home. We hope to see you again soon, and we will see you again next week for sure for another wonderful broadcast with some of our fantastic people. Thanks for watching.